A very warm welcome to all. I hope you all are doing well. So let's move forward to our new chapter, that is drug acting on kidneys. In this chapter we will study various drugs that can be given in kidney or renal related diseases. First of all, we will know about the first drug whose name is diuretics. Definition of diuretics. Diuretics are drugs which promotes urination or water loss. They act on kidney and increase the excretion of water and ions. Means diuretics are drugs that works to excrete or remove the extra fluids or water from our body through the urine. For example, if a person takes poison due to which it mixes in the blood, as a result of that, diuretics drugs is given to excrete the poison, and that poison is taken out through the urine along with it, and also more ions are excreted along with the urine. Next, these are the classifications of the diuretics. Now in the next further slides we will discuss one by one in detail. Pharmacological action. In pharmacological action, first drug is thiazides. Chlorothiazide and hydrochlorothiazide, they both drugs are comes under the thiazide drugs, and they are also work on the kidney at the PCT, which means proximal convoluted tubules, which is located in the renal cortex and which is also called the outer part of the kidney, and its main aim is as a diuretics to decrease the reabsorptions of sodium, potassium and chloride, and then excretions of the body fluid and decrease the volume of the blood. Next drug is potassium sparing diuretics. Spironolactone and amiloride are come under the potassium sparing diuretics. They also work on the kidney at the distal convoluted tubules of nephron. They reduce the reabsorptions of sodium and chloride. After that, increase the excretions of the body fluid and volume of the blood. But they prevent the excretions of the potassium. As a result, that potassium will lose caused by the other diuretics. Diuretics, furosemide and bumetanide are the example of loop diuretics. They work on the kidney at the loop of Henle in the nephron, and these drugs are to decrease the reabsorptions of the sodium, potassium and chloride. After that, to increase the excretion of the body fluid and also to excretion of the volume of the blood. Next, we will get to know about their indications. In hypertension, edema, diabetes, congested heart failure, hypercalcemia, certain kidney disease, liver cirrhosis, and in poison cases. So these are some conditions where we can give such drugs. Next, we are talking about the contraindication. First is hypokalemia. If there is a deficiency of the potassium, then we should avoid these drugs. Second is hypotension. We should avoid these drugs if the blood pressure is lower from the normal range. Last contraindication is hyponatremia, means even if someone has a sodium deficiency, we should avoid these drugs. Next classification of the diuretics is osmotic diuretics. In osmotic diuretic, isosorbide and mannitol are the example of the osmotic diuretics drugs. These drugs increase the plasma volume and blood flow to the kidney. These drugs are used to prevent the normal reabsorption of water, and these drugs can be used to decrease the intraocular and intracranial pressure also. Next classification of the diuretics is carbonic anhydrase inhibitors. Acetazolamide and methazolamide are the example of the carbonic anhydrase inhibitors. These are the enzymes which convert the carbon dioxide and water into the bicarbonate and protons. And if they found in the blood, then they increase the volume of the blood. So that means these drugs prevent the enzymes from their conversions nature, but they produce the acidosis and others adverse effects, and because of these natures they are not in use as a diuretics. This is the last classification of the diuretics, which name is xanthine. Only theophylline is an example of the xanthine drug, and theophylline increase the glomerular filtrations and then increase the volume of the urine. So this is all about the classification of the diuretics drugs.